Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome to today's video of the Open Great League. Today we will play Blastoise in the Great League with its pretty new move, Rollout, a quick move. And its charge moves will be Hydro Cannon and Skull Bash. And at the back we will have Clodsire as our safe switch today with Poison Sting, Sludge Bomb and Earthquake, and our closer is Guzzlord with Dragon Tail, Dragon Claw and Brutal Swing. Alright, so let's instantly start into the first battle here of today's sets. I never played Blastoise before, so I'm really a bit interested in this Pokemon right now. Wigglytuff is our lead. This is fine for me, I guess. I mean, I definitely do not want to see this Pokemon against our Guzzlord. I will let this move go through. It's just a Swift, which I can survive. Here is Hydro Cannon number 1. Missed one bubble here, unfortunately. And into Hydro Cannon number 2. What is the opponent gonna do now? He's shielding the move. Okay, then I will let myself get farmed down and come in with Clodsire here. And if the opponent stays in, I will completely farm down here. It's just an Icy Wind, which is fine for me. This is not an Ice Pokemon, obviously. Bit of damage, but not that much. And I do have 100% energy now, which is pretty cool. And I completely misclicked here against that Marowak. Okay. First mistake of the day instantly. We are switching into Guzzlord and see what's happening now. I'm using a shield. And then just spam these Brutal Swings here. I think this was a CMP type against Marowak, the normal one. Not the Alolan version. There's the Brutal Swing, and it is a CMP tie. I am going to shield here again, farming down, hopefully. Exactly. And the opponent has a Feraligatr at the back. Okay. This is not exactly what we want to see for Clodsire. But I think if the opponent uses its shield now, I can just snipe him with the Sludge Bomb here. Exactly. And hopefully this does enough damage to knock that Shadow Feraligatr out. And it is. Perfect. I messed up the move against Marowak, obviously, but still, this was the first win of the day. Nice. This worked out great at the end. And to be honest, I don't exactly know if the Dragon Claw or the Brutal Swing does more damage in a neutral scenario. I should make a research after this set, probably, to know which move I should use here. Alright, let's start battle number 2 here. This lead is fine for me. This is not that perfect, but I think Guzzlord should do the job here. I mean, Clodsire would also be The thing Rock Tomb is doing a super high amount of damage, but Cradily can't farm me down. I will use a CMP tie here. I don't think that it should farm me down here from this range. No, I'm not shielding this move again. Say Rock Tomb, exactly. This is probably not enough to knock that thing out. This is not perfect for me. Yeah. Okay. What I'm gonna do now is make the Blastoise switch and farm down with a shield. It's a Rock Tomb, unfortunately. Still would be a neutral damage, but I am able to knock out that Cradily. And at the... Okay, here's Pidgeot again. It's a bit weird. I don't know why you tried to fight for the switch here when you are coming in with that Pokemon again. But fine for me. Now you definitely have to use your shield if you want to keep your Pidgeot here. And you're shielding the move. That's fine for me, I guess. I think I would survive everything, but not the Brave Bird. It's the Air Cutter, and I am surviving the move. Okay. But I definitely have to switch out after this move, because I want to have a chance to reset a potential Feather Dance. If you are using the Feather Dance. If this is a Brave Bird, then I have a problem. But it's the Feather Dance. Alright. And this doesn't look too bad for me. Earthquake. Effective against both of its moves, but I am unfortunately on -2. I will let that move go through, because it's just a Rock Tomb. Fine for me. Then I'm knocking that thing out with the Earthquake. And knock out that Shadow Pidgeot with the Sludge Bomb. This is looking good so far. Okay, I think the opponent just closed the app here. Alright. Was a bit of a spicy team from the opponent here, to be honest. With Shadow Pidgeot at the lead and Macargo at the back. But still, we are able to win here. And have a second win of this set. Which is nice to see. Okay. Mirror match, but you do have the Shadow version. We obviously do have the same quick move. And I am probably losing the CMP type because I do have IV for PvP. No shield here. It's a Skull Bash, unfortunately. For a pretty high amount of damage. And you are buffed now, obviously. So my Skull Bash isn't doing that much, okay. Como. Como is here. You definitely have to shield. Oh, you don't have to shield, but I'm able to knock that thing out with the Dragon Tail, which is good. Malama is here, okay. Into a neutral Brule Swing. Hopefully you can't farm me down with your Psy Waves. And I also do not want to see the Psy Waves against my Clodsire. Okay, the opponent do not have any shields left. This might be helpful. I'm obviously not going to shield here. Ball play, fine. Into Blastoise. Okay, this was a solid catch from the opponent here. Bit predictable to be honest, but still I should be able to win here. I can pretty easily shield the Hydro Cannons 2 times. The rollouts are not doing a really high amount of damage, so I will just farm that thing down and then hit the Sludge Bomb into Malamar and just should be fine, I guess. Okay, you do have another move against me, so Clodsire has to tank the Hydro Cannon, which it can. And now I hopefully am able to survive the foul play here. But I think I should be able to. Exactly. Into the Sludge Bomb, which should do the job here. And we are winning a third time here. Nice. This is working great right now, to be honest. I did not completely expect that Blastoise to be so strong. We do have a positive first set. And as always, if I am playing a team which I never played before, I'm a bit like rusty and not 100% sure what to do. But so far, it is really working pretty good, to be honest. This is a bit of a problem, to be honest. I saw it on PvPoke as well that I do not have a perfect answer against this Pokemon here. But still, we are trying our best. So far, I will just stay in. I mean, I'm theoretically playing an ABB team where I should try to bring out the ice Pokemon. But okay, here is the shield. And here's Dugong. Here is the ice Pokemon. Alright. Now I am pretending to have the Stone Edge. I'm not getting a shield here, unfortunately. I can survive the Icy Wind. I can also survive the Drill Run. But thankfully, it is the Icy Wind, which is not making that much damage, but lowering my attack, obviously. Okay, this was Sludge Bomb number 2. And this is Sludge Bomb number 3. Alright. Do we get the second shield of the opponent? That would be pretty important, to be honest. We do get it. You get one back. There's the fighter again. And now I can use my last shield and knock out that thing. Exactly. This is helpful. And Drapion. Okay, we can't get to the move. Drapion is fine for me. I'm hard countering that thing. If you have the normal moveset, if you do have Sludge Bomb, then we probably have to talk again. But it's the crunch. This is just the crunch. Another crunch. Yes. this time. I didn't know that you have so much energy left. So... okay, I can farm that thing down. But I'm not able to come to the Earthquake. Okay, this was winnable. This was a winnable battle, but I unfortunately messed it up a bit at the end. I should have just knocked out that Dugong when it's coming in. That would be definitely a bit better. And Drapion can't farm down Guzzlord from this range. That wouldn't be possible. Alright. We are trying to make it better this time. With our Blastoise. This is a bit weird, but I'm switching out here. I am switching out here, and in comes a Ferret. Okay. Sucker Punch, Swift, and I think Trailblaze. Never played it before, but it's a Pokemon I also want to try. Tanking the first move, and it is a Trailblaze, expected, or not really that much damage. I'm using the Earthquake now to hopefully knock out this thing here. If it is not using a shield, it is using a shield, unfortunately. Okay. Then I will throw the Sludge Bomb here. It's a CMP type, but I think I can tank this move with Clodsire. Being pretty defensive. It's another Trailblaze. Exactly. We can survive this move. Another shield. Now I'm switching out into Guzzlord. Oh no. Oh no. This is not what I want to see. A Charmer is definitely not what I want to see. Okay. This isn't working as well. Now I can give up here, unfortunately. Alright. 3-2, and I definitely didn't play perfectly. Alright, we do get a Spoink, which I do not really need, but it is a... sorry, but it is a PvP Pokemon, obviously. Thank you very much for watching, and see you next time. Bye bye.